I saw a story the other day that blew me away, and it's about a prison inmate from Alabama, a man named Casey Cole White, who escaped from prison, apparently with the help of a prison guard, a woman named Vicky White. Now, this has happened lots and lots of times. There have been tons of times where a prison guard and a prisoner colluded to facilitate the escape of the prisoner. But what makes this story stand out is Vicky White had an unblemished record in the prison system. She was a prison guard for well over 20 years and had a remarkable record. The people that she worked with said, this is not the Vicky that we knew. In fact, when it first happened, they were really concerned that she actually was participating in this escape against her will. Well, after the prison did an investigation, they found out that Vicky White had a special relationship, what they called it, inappropriate relationship with the prisoner, and that is how she facilitated the escape. And they have her on camera. So what she did was she put him in the back of a regular patrol car, this guy Casey White, she put him in the back of a regular patrol car and then told her colleagues that she was taking him to an appointment that he did not have. And against protocol, because normally she would have to have a colleague with her as well. Casey White is a capital murder convict and was going to spend the rest of his life, if not the death penalty, in prison. And to break protocol, she said after she dropped him off, she had to go to her own appointment. They found out that neither appointment was true, and they had a 6-hour head start, and now they're off on the run. And everybody is surprised because this does not fit with who they know to be Vicky. The people that she works with don't know this to be her. The people in her personal life don't know this to be her. So what happened? How does this happen? I think the lesson here is that anyone is manipulatable. Prisoners spend all day studying the people that work at the prisons, and they find your weak spots, and they find your sensitive spots, and they find the things that you are vulnerable to, and they exploit them. I was watching this and I just thought, everyone has this thought about Vicky White and how they couldn't imagine her doing this. But the truth is, all human beings are susceptible to being coerced, manipulated, and controlled. And we have to be aware of that so we can be diligent and make sure that we are protecting ourselves at all times. We have to be aware of that so that we know anyone can make a mistake and anyone can be exploited and anyone can be victimized in this way. To be very honest, I'm actually very concerned about Vicky White. At the time in which I'm making this video, the prisoner nor the prison guard have been found. And I actually have a legitimate concern that the outcome will be quite catastrophic. I'm concerned that this prison guard, the prisoner, Casey White, this could end in tragedy. But as I heard about this story, people wondering how can a good person end up doing such a bad deed? Vicky White had recently lost her husband of a very long time, and she had sold her house and was preparing to move. So imagine being brokenhearted and imagine being lonely for the first time, and imagine feeling like you're all alone. And she sold her house, and apparently she was really frugal, so she'd saved a bunch of money throughout her work career. And gosh, if this prisoner finds that out, he's able to pay attention to her in just the right way. He's able to attend to her in just the right way. And then even someone who's had an unblemished career in the corrections world is now susceptible to making mistakes and putting everything on the line. And to be honest, I'm concerned. I pray, I hope, I wish that she is found safe and sound. Even if she is found safe and sound and has to face the significant legal consequences that come along with helping a prisoner escape from prison, I really, really hope that she is found safe and sound. I'm afraid that this story could have a tragic end. But I wanted to talk about it because I want to make the point that no person is perfect, and no person is imperfectly perfect. We all have some goodness, we all have some flaws, and I think the story that is unfolding right now before our eyes is a demonstration that even the absolute best of us can become susceptible to being manipulated, being coerced, and being taken advantage of. So just remember that, like, everyone who's made a mistake in the world, it doesn't mean they're wrong. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with them. It doesn't mean they're broken. It just means they're vulnerable at the right time and someone took advantage of them. And I mean it. I really hope that she is found to be safe, and she needs to face whatever consequences come along with what she's done. But to be all honest with you, it's more appropriate that she is the tool being manipulated by the prisoner. And I think it's going to be a hard road. Actually, to be honest with you, I hope it's a hard road, because that means that we found her safe and sound, because I'm concerned that that's not going to be the case. But this is a great example of everyone goes through something at some time, and none of us are indestructible. We all have to try every single day to make the best decisions possible and be diligent and be aware that we can all be taken advantage of, and that will help us make good decisions going forward.